Hi, I'm Brad Randall. I'm the editor of bbcmag.com. I'm joined by Adam Moore. He's the Group Vice President of Spectrum Community Solutions. He's going to tell us about some of the exciting things going on at Spectrum Community Solutions. First, why don't you tell us what Spectrum Community Solutions is?
Sure. So Spectrum Community Solutions is the multifamily business unit within Spectrum, and we're leveraging Spectrum's converged network to deliver products and services to the multifamily segment. Our converged network delivers internet, mobile, video services, and voice services, and we're proud to be number one in all those categories. So in internet, we're the most reliable internet service provider. We're building fiber out to rural communities, which makes us actually the fastest growing rural fiber builder in the country. On mobile, we've got the fastest growing mobile service, and we also have the fastest wireless data service. When you combine our Wi-Fi speeds with the network, the cellular network that we're using, we have the fastest overall experience for mobile. And we're also number one in video and voice in the nation as far as the number of subscribers that we have.
Great. And why don't you tell us about, you mentioned Managed Wi-Fi, and that's always a hot topic at Broadband Community Summit. Is there anything new from Spectrum in that area?
Yeah, absolutely. So we've been working on our advanced Wi-Fi platform, and our advanced Wi-Fi platform is actually beginning to blur the lines between Managed Wi-Fi and bulk internet. What we've done is, if you consider Managed Wi-Fi to be defined as an internet service that is pre-installed, always on, and allows instant activation for your residents, then we've been doing that for years with traditional Managed Wi-Fi. But we have a new product coming out called Spectrum Ready, which is built on our advanced Wi-Fi platform that actually delivers all those benefits in a simpler architecture.
So what is advanced Wi-Fi and Spectrum Ready?
So our advanced Wi-Fi platform is a platform that we've built being used by tens of millions of customers that enables our customers to be able to customize and manage their home network and also protects them from cyber threats. And they do all of this using the My Spectrum app. They can go in and set their SSID and passcode. They can manage devices and set parental controls for those devices. And we also have Security Shield, which protects all the devices inside the home. We've taken that advanced Wi-Fi platform and we've built a new product on top of it called Spectrum Ready. Spectrum Ready is a pre-installed internet service that is always on. It has multiple SSIDs. So it enables the resident, the moment they move in, to instantaneously connect service by scanning a QR code and registering for their internet service. And at the same time, because it has multiple SSIDs, we dedicate an SSID to the property. So the property, if they, let's say they're implementing smart apartment technology or IoT, they're able to connect to that SSID, and that SSID is always on. Even when the resident moves out and the unit is vacant, that property SSID is going to stay on. So you get the benefit of pre-installed, always on, instant activation for the resident, all those things you would expect from Managed Wi-Fi, but you get it on top of our advanced Wi-Fi platform.
So you guys have an interesting viewpoint since you provide solutions over both fiber and coax. I hear a lot about how fiber is needed to future-proof communities. What is your view on that?
Yeah, so we have an interesting position because we're a scaled operator and we provide our multifamily services over fiber, over coax, and over Managed Wi-Fi architectures. So we have the perspective of being able to see the capabilities across all. And our approach is, number one, we're going to build and use whatever architecture our client wants, but we're in a role where we are advising our clients on what we think may be best for them, and we're giving them options. And one of the myths out there is that people are told, often by fiber overbuilders, that they have to future-proof their community by doing a big investment in building fiber, and often that investment might require construction, which requires them to cut open walls and dig trenches and disrupt their residents getting access into every unit. But we advise our customers to be aware that they don't have to do that. So 90% of our communities that we service, or over 90%, are wired. They're existing communities that are already wired with coax, and we've been able to deliver the connectivity solutions over that coax without disrupting the residents and without requiring a rewire of the property. And we're doing that with our high split technology.
So what is high split? That sounds like a gymnastics routine.
Yeah. Well, our engineers are not doing gymnastics. But what high split is it enables us to deliver gigabit symmetrical speeds using coax wiring or multi-gigabit speeds as well. And the way to explain high split is I'll use the highway analogy. So imagine that you've got a highway, and all the lanes in the highway, that's the spectrum that we're using over that coaxial cable, right? And you got a median, that's referred to as the split. The median is separating the traffic that's going north and south, or upstream and downstream. And the way that we've architected our network traditionally has been we have more lanes of traffic on the downstream and fewer lanes of traffic on the upstream. And that was intentional because we built our network to suit the needs of our customers. And the reality is that internet traffic is 14 times more down than up. But we're seeing demand now that's putting more, desire for faster upstream speeds. So what we're doing is, first we're going to expand the highway. So we're going to add more lanes of traffic to the highway. What we're going to do is take our plant from operating traditionally from 750 to 850 megahertz up to 1.2 gigahertz or 1.8 gigahertz. So now we got a wider highway. And then we're going to shift the median so that we have more lanes of traffic on the upstream. That's going to give us those gigabit upstream speeds. But we also widen the highway. So on the downstream, we're able to go today to 2 gigabit speeds down. So we can offer gigabit symmetrical speeds. We can offer a 2 gig by 1 gig speed tier. And that's with today's technology. What's coming next is DOCSIS 4.0 technology, which enables us to ultimately get to 10 gigs down by 1 gig up, or even a symmetrical 5 gig by 5 gig speed tier. Now, if you think about that capacity, right, 10 gigs, we wire and power an entire property with managed Wi-Fi with a 10 gig circuit. Now we're talking that with coax, with DOCSIS 4.0 technology, which is here now, it's in the lab, we're using it, we're able to deliver 10 gigs to an individual unit. So this is the reason why we tell our properties you can have confidence in your coax.
So that's a lot to take in, everything we just heard there. Why don't you summarize for us in 1 or 2 sentences what this is all about for Spectrum?
Yeah, I mean, I'm proud that Spectrum has made the investment in creating Spectrum Community Solutions as a dedicated business unit to the multifamily segment. We pride ourselves in that we operate at scale and that we deliver solutions across all different architectures, right? We build fiber for new construction. We'll overbuild ourselves with fiber if that's what the client wants to do. We have all these solutions to deliver gigabit and multi-gigabit speeds over coax, as I just explained, and we also do traditional managed Wi-Fi.
Well, thanks so much, Adam. I appreciate you sharing some of this with us.
All right, thanks, Bradford.